I'm here investigating this Bill McIntosh phenomenon. Let's see what people think.
Bill McIntosh?
Oh yes, his AI knowledge is almost as powerful as my magic spells.
Bill McIntosh? His traffic strategies are used across 17 galaxies. Even Martians watch his show. Captain McIntosh's traffic secrets help me navigate the digital seas perfectly. His show be pure treasure, mate.
Bill McIntosh's AI insights fuel my experiments. His live stream is pure scientific genius.
Sir William McIntosh's online business strategies help me modernize my kingdom. I never miss his weekly show.
As you can see, Bill McIntosh's influence reaches everyone from wizards to scientists. His weekly show has become a cultural phenomenon.
It's time for the Bill McIntosh Show.
All right. Hello and welcome to the show. Haven't done one of these in a little bit, so I'm glad to be here with you today. Usually we do these every Wednesday, and I don't know. Let's see who is here, because I have a feeling our notifications didn't go out. Producer Nick, did your Ingeniosity ones go out?
Yeah, just went out.
Just went out? Okay. And then let me check to see if Daniel sent the other one. And, oh, it looks like, oh, weird. It is not the normal size for some reason. Huh. Okay, well, we're a little bit light on the notifications. Not sure why that is, but whatever. We'll just do the show today anyway. So yeah, welcome to the show. And of course, this is all about helping you as a digital entrepreneur. So on this show, we cover all of the topics related to modern marketing and sales, AI, and building your business online. So whether you're starting your very first business or you're wanting to scale your current business to grow it using current AI and marketing strategies, then you're in the right place. That's what the show's all about. And we'll be covering those topics and more. And we're going to talk about how maybe, just maybe, you can get me to build you a business. And I've been doing this for a long time now. I've been building digital businesses for going on, well, actually, it's over 25 years now. And lucky enough for me, I've had some good fortune during that time. And I've been able to generate $100 million in revenue across my different businesses. And right now, I am so focused on our startup called Buildy.ai. And that is where I'm spending almost all of my time, because we've now cracked in the world of AI technology today, where just you, all by yourself, can sit down with an AI, build, run, scale, and profit from a business as a one-man or woman show. And it's quite something to behold. And so our platform will take you from idea in your mind to a fully deployed business. And I'm talking about everything, including your customer service with AI agents doing your phone calls and answering your phones, AI agents doing your customer support, doing your ads, doing your social media posting, writing your emails, everything. And all you have to do is bring the idea. All the marketing, salesmanship, copywriting, and technology is handled by the platform. That's how powerful it is. So that's where I'm focusing all of my time these days. And I do this show. Usually we do them every Wednesday. I've been skipping a few recently because we've been traveling and out seeing venture capital people and raising funds for our new startup. So it has been a little bit busy over here at Team Buildy, but I wanted to show up and do one of our Wednesday shows and make sure we got one in. And on the show, I have, we call him Producer Nick, but really he's actually my co-founder and head of growth at Buildy. That is Nick. You want to come on camera for a moment, Nick?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
And so there he is. Nick is lurking behind the scenes a lot, and he's like the disembodied voice guiding me through the show on the sidelines. but there he is, and he'll be in chat saying hello and talking to everybody in there. And so, Nick, what I'd like to do, it looks like we have an audience beginning to build now. Some of the emails must be hitting. So I'd like to do some quick shout outs. If everybody out there if you could do us a favor, give us a big hello in the chat and let us know if you're an old timer, you've been on the show before, or are you new? Are you a new person? Maybe you've never been on one of my Wednesday shows before. Let us know if you are new. So just give us a shout out in there. Let us know your name and if you're new or an old timer. And want to just say hello to everyone out there. And who do we have out there today, Nick?
Yeah, we've got David Sharp. David Sharp says, "Hi, Bill." We've got Sally. Sally says, "I've seen many of your shows before." Well, good to have you, Sally. That's awesome.
Fantastic. Oh, we've got a little bit of that delay coming from this. So definitely do give us a shout out in the chat. Let us know if you're an old timer or new. Just give us your name and a hello. And if you're new or old, and then we're going to kick off the show today. Now, today, we are going to do something pretty awesome because there are four business models that are perfect in today's age. So for 2026, we've identified 4 business models that you can start, run, scale, and profit all by yourself. You plus a little bit of AI that we'll talk about, and you can have your own business without employees, without outside vendors, or having to hire people on Fiverr, or no web designers, or none of that kind of stuff. So we're going to go through what these 4 business types are. So there are 4 business ideas that you can start right now and begin scaling up without the need of any outside help at all. You can launch these today. So that'll be our training for today's show. And then, Nick, we have anybody else give us a shout out?
No, it's very quiet today.
They're quiet. Well, and I think you're very quiet to me. I don't know if you're quiet to everyone else, but
I think that's just you. I've seen that happen in the playbacks, or you can't hear me, and then I go back and watch it later, and the audio's fine.
Ah, okay. You guys out there hearing him okay? And our audience is awfully quiet today.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're shy. If you don't want to say hello, that's okay. We'll do our content for you anyway. But if you can, definitely give us a shout out in there. Love to see who's with us, and whether it's a familiar face or a someone new. Always love to greet you and say hello. And then with that too, today there's been a bunch of stuff in the news about Clawbot, which then got renamed twice, I think. And then the founder of Clawbot do we know how much OpenAI paid him to acquire him?
I think it was like 120 million.
How much?
120 million. I think that's what it was.
Wow. 120 million. So he went from just this little side project that he was working on to it exploded everywhere. And then it was Clawbot. And then what was the second name?
Moltbot, I think.
Moltbot, and then there was a third name.
OpenClaw.
OpenClaw. Okay. So who here knows about that? Anybody here have you seen that evolution? It just went like wildfire on social media in the business community. But I'm curious who here has seen that. Give me a yes in the chat if you have seen that, or maybe not. So either way, give us a yes or a no. Are you familiar with this whole concept? Because it really brings to light something that you've heard me talking about, which are AI agents. It's a whole system that creates a set of AI agents that can do all kinds of things. They can write code, but they can also handle your email. They can, run reports. They can work with almost any kind of a program that you might think. And quite a few people have not yet heard about it, but it's essentially a system of AI agents. And it had a lot of hype. I've even seen it in like the regular, evening news. They've talked about Clawbot. And what's funny about it is it's a tech tool. Normal non-programmers have a really hard time using these tools at all. But it's crazy to me how much, attention that this got. Excuse me, everybody. Sorry to cough into the microphone with you, but having that issue where, it's getting, I've had a hard time talking here with something funny going on in my chest. But Nick, do you want to talk a little bit about how what Clawbot can do and how technical it is to set up?
You'll have to correct me because I think you know more about it than I do. But I think
Yeah.
it's basically just like a super autonomous, what they call AI agent that you can basically set loose to do on the web, do whatever you want it to do. The problem was it seemed like you had to be very technical to set it up. Yeah, I looked at it and I attempted, and then I just kind of gave up and moved on. So I was like, I have better stuff to do. And compared to the average person, I'm pretty technical, so I can imagine the regular Joe, if he tried to go and set this up, it'd be like a heart attack.
Yeah, well, that's spot on, basically. So there are these AI agents that you can connect to do a whole wide variety of tasks and projects and things for you on a computer. But you have to install it and configure it, which is above the heads of almost anyone who doesn't at least know basic programming skills. And then despite that, it got tremendous amounts of attention. Like, I've never seen anything go so viral so fast as this whole phenomenon of these Clawbot agents. So what that tells me is there is a desperate need for a system like that, but that is easy for everyone to use. And you know what? That's what we built. So that's what our Buildy.ai system is. And it is already a team of 7 different agents that will build you a business and help you run the business. So it does, like, there are all these AI coding tools out there, and then there are AI email tools, AI voice bot tools, AI text agent tools. And what we've done is brought them all under one roof and then made them approachable and easy to use for anyone. So with someone with no tech skills can use this whole suite of 7 agents to start and grow and build your business. So I'm excited, Nick. Basically is what I'm getting to. I think this validates our idea that what we're onto is what the world needs right now. Exactly.
I definitely agree. Minor correction. So I double checked. I fact checked myself. I said it was acquired for 120 million. That's someone speculating. No, it's not publicly disclosed.
Yeah, I've heard all kinds of numbers. That's why I didn't want to say it. I heard someone say it was $1 billion, which I don't think is true.
I honestly doubt it was $1 billion. I can believe that it could be north of like 100 million. That's certainly believable. With stories like Based 44, things like that, and that's 100% believable.
Yeah, I would bet it's in the $100+ million range then. I was hoping there was some confirmed intelligence about that, but I wouldn't say it's $1 billion, even though some are claiming that. But think about what a time to be alive. So that was like a side project for this dude. He just was, coding away, working on these agents on the side. It was an open source project, just not even like a company that he started, just a project that he shared his code with the world for free. And it just exploded. And now he's got hundreds of millions of dollars given to him from OpenAI because of his little side project. That's nuts.
It's insane. It's really cool. It's kind of inspiring.
Awesome. All right. So on that note, I've been letting the audience build up here because I think we had our emails went out a little bit late announcing the show. So at this point, we're going to get into the topic for today. And then Nick, for today's commercials, I want to use the free class videos. Do you have those?
Yeah. When you're ready to do the commercial, I'll pull it up.
Okay. So I'm going to set up my screen right now for today's content. So I would like to run one right now, and then
I'll do the free class right now.
Cool. And so we'll be he's going to queue up a commercial real quick. It'll be just 1 minute, and then we're going to be back with the 4 business ideas that you can start and scale and run right now. You can start it today. And then with a little bit of help from AI, you could be launched and run your whole business all by yourself. So we're going to be talking about what those 4 business models are. And then I'm even going to offer to build them for you. So we'll do that and more in just a moment. So are we ready for the commercial?
Yes.
I'll be right back. Yet a member of Push Button AI? then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help two different kinds of people. Number one, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content. Have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Pushbutton AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Pushbutton AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and actually we'll make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way, so we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now. All right, so we're going to be getting things started here with today's training. Now, some of you are on a quick little ad break. YouTube is doing its ad break as well. And so we're going to kick off today's training in a mere moments from now. And see the audience is beginning to build up, so that's good to see. And I think I got everything I need to get there. I am going to get my screen share going. Got my screen set up, so we'll do that. There we go. And if I do it that way, oops, no, I need to remove that, and we'll add that back. And we'll go like that. Okay, so Nick, for this one, I think I'll be able to just power through the whole thing. I might ask you some questions as we get into the slide deck and stuff. So, but I think I'll be good all the way through this one. All right. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the format of the show, I am recording this so that we can use this in training, in different lessons we give out, and then also in our social media. So we're recording this session, and so you'll hear me. I'm going to power through my training. I'm going to do my hook, which is like the intro for the video. Then I'll do my content, and then at the end, I'm going to come back to you, and we're going to do some open Q&A with you, the audience, as we get started. So that is the format. So if you're commenting in the chat, I won't see those questions until I'll finish with this training, and then I'll come back to all your questions. And Nick will be hanging out in the chat to help interact with you as well while I'm giving out the content today. And let me just get rid of that off my teleprompter. And here we go. If you want to start an online business, that was not a good start. So take two. If you want to start an online business, but you're overwhelmed by all the options out there, well, keep watching because you're in the right place. Most people, they don't fail at building their online business because, the whole idea of an internet business, quote unquote, doesn't work. They fail because they pick the wrong model. So instead of picking the right business plan, the right business model or strategy, they find something that doesn't fit their schedule, doesn't fit their budget, doesn't even fit their personality, and so ultimately they fail. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 of the proven one-person business ideas. And we'll get through all 4 of them. I'll count them down from probably my least favorite down to my favorite of the 4. They're all very good, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to count them down to my favorite of the 4 of these current working business strategies. And instead of this being a bunch of theory, I'm going to show you 4 real case studies of people who are actually doing each of these business models. You'll see a simple $9 membership that became a serious business, a niche online store that serves a specific audience and help the owner cash in and earn a full-time income. You'll see a former plumber who built their very own agency where they're charging for their services and doing really, really well. And you're going to see someone who has fun blogging, and they turned a handful of articles into a real income stream. And as you're watching, you'll probably feel yourself, you're going to be pulled to 1 or 2 of these different business ideas as I go through them. You're probably going to start thinking, well, that sounds nice to me, or maybe I could see myself doing that one. But here's the key. Don't decide which one is best just yet. Stick around to the end, because when we get to the end of the video, I am going to offer to build all 4, that's right, all 4 of these business models for you at no cost. So watch to the end to find out exactly how you claim that. But for now, your only job is to watch, compare, and notice which of these business models I reveal to you feels more exciting or feels like it's easy for you to imagine yourself doing it. Now, before we dive into the first one, I got to give you this quick "don't sue me, bro" disclaimer, okay? This is not push button magic buttons, right? I'm not talking about something where you push a button, you wake up tomorrow with a Lamborghini parked in the garage and a pet tiger in your backyard. So the people I'm going to show you, the case studies I'm going to show you, they're real businesses, they're real people. They put in real work to achieve their results. And now their results are their results, not a guarantee of what you will personally earn. So if you're looking for one of those get rich next Tuesday without lifting a finger things, well, you're in the wrong side of the internet, and I encourage you to move on. But in this video, stick around, because if you're still here and you're okay with building something real, we're going to start with business model number 1, and that is a membership site. And we're counting down from number 4 on down, and we're going to switch over here. I've got this little case study deck, which, by the way, a little bit later, if I'll tell you how you can get this deck as well. But we have this deck of case studies that we're going to walk through, counting down from number 4, which are membership sites. Now, membership sites certainly are not a new phenomenon. They've been around a long time. And we're going to talk about Liz Wilcox, who's creating quite an income stream for herself. Liz runs it's a low ticket, $9 a month membership site that provides weekly newsletter templates and marketing training to people. She grew this business just starting from her own business. So she started something where she was repurposing what she was already doing for clients, right? So she was doing marketing service for clients and realized that she could take what her knowledge was and what she was creating and put it into a membership and charge a cheap, inexpensive, recurring monthly fee for it. And you can dig deep into this. Well, actually, I'll link you to the case study where you can walk through exactly how she set it up. But the key thing here is she took something that she was already doing or already passionate about and transformed it into a revenue stream. And that's what I want to really encourage you here when we're talking about membership websites, is this is not a gimmick where you just put up some kind of random garbage on the internet and charge $9 a month for it. What we're talking about is you going into a market where you have some interest. You don't need to be a guru or an expert. You just need to have some kind of passion, some kind of interest in what you're studying. And even if you're a brand new beginner, you can take people on the journey as you learn about your niche market, and you share that with your audience, and they will happily pay you a small monthly fee to keep getting access and being part of your community that you build and part of your membership website. Now, if you're thinking that, well, I don't know the technology about how do I create a membership site? How do I charge people money? And how do I control access and give them passwords and set that all up? Don't worry. I'm actually going to offer to build one of these for you a bit later in the video. So technology is no longer a barrier. So as I go through the remaining 3 business models, if you find yourself thinking that that sounds too hard because of tech or marketing skills, I have you covered. So we have tools that will take care of both of those for you. So as soon as you find one of these models that resonates with you, I think you're going to be really happy by the time we get to the end of the video. So let's keep on rolling here. So that is membership sites. And again, if you'd like to read the full breakdown of this case study and get access to my notes here, you can head on over. I'll drop a link in the description and comments below, where you can you can subscribe to our free newsletter, and we'll give you a copy of this case study. So let's move on. And down to the final point here too, is that she's charging $9 a person per month, making $40,500 per month. That's almost $500,000 a year by just sharing knowledge that she was already doing, things that she was already working on. And she just broke it down into nice bite-sized pieces and shared it with her audience every month. And that's how she earned that crazy money. Oh, by the way, drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this business model. Are you suited for it? Yeah, pop it in the comment below and let me know. Does a membership website sound like something that you could do? Is there a niche that you're curious about, or a hobby that you're passionate about? Or maybe there is something, whether it's your profession or some other area you're an expert in. What could you share with the world at $9 a month and scale up and do a business like Liz? So I am curious, did that model resonate with you? And do you have any ideas for what you can start? I would love to hear about them. And I'd be happy to give you advice down in the comments below. So just pop them down there and let me know. And with that, we will continue. Idea number 3 is also not new, but we're going to talk about how you put a little spin on this and how to do this and cash in. And idea number 3 is e-commerce as we count down to number 1. Now, this is a print-on-demand store, which what that means is they're creating a variety of items, like cool little designs, and it's in the Christian religion niche. So they're creating a variety of Christian designs, wall art, mugs, shirts, hats. And there are tools that make this really, really easy to do, especially now in the day of AI. And so that is their store. They have a store that sells a bunch of different Christian-related items, and they're producing $2 million a year in revenue doing that. And so this is a very easy business model to do. And again, if you'd like to get the case study and learn about how they're doing it, be happy to put that here in the deck, which you can get for free. But that's basically their model. And one of the things that I want to talk about too is the business model where you create a Shopify store and load it up with like hundreds and hundreds or maybe even thousands of items. That can be a little bit overwhelming. In today's age, you're much better to niche down, like you saw into this example. So instead of just out there selling anything and everything and doing like the general drop shipping idea, I encourage you to zero into a niche market that, again, you have some sort of interest in or that you resonate with. It's a group of people that you would love to serve, that you would love to sell things to and be part of their community. And if you have a niche like that, then e-commerce, whether it's print on demand where you're making shirts and mugs and things like that, or any other type of physical product, is a great business when you niche down and think of people not by the name of the niche, but by the people themselves. And you can think of the different things that you could sell to them. But e-commerce is a great business to this day when you niche down and do like you saw in that example. And again, if you're concerned of the tech and having to set all of this stuff up is going to be difficult, don't worry about it. We got you covered. Stick around to the end. Okay. Let's keep rolling. Oh, by the way, there's the link. Again, I'll pop that into the description and comments below, but that's where you can go to download your copy of this deck. Become a free Ingeniosity subscriber. It's our weekly newsletter, and you will get this deck for free. Now, countdown to idea number 2. Now, this is something I want to explain a little in more detail. This is a service business, and the example that we've got here is a former plumber. So this is a former plumber. This is Tom. He founded Plum Elect. It's a marketing agency specifically for plumbers and electricians. And so you'll hear a familiar tone to each one of these ideas. It's where you take something that you're at least interested in, curious about, passionate about, or maybe you have skills or knowledge from your own hands-on experience, and you transform that into something that you can charge money for. And on each one of these models, we're talking about that. And then on my next model, by the way, you can do it on anything, even stuff that you don't care about, but we'll get to that in a minute. So our first 3 that we've been counting down all have a little touch of that, where you're going into a niche market that you have some kind of affinity for, some kind of interest in. You don't have to be a guru or an expert. You can be, but you don't have to be. But you at least have to be interested in it. Again, in a minute, I'll tell you something that you don't have to have any interest or knowledge about at all, but that's coming up next. So in this one, you want to go after an area where you have some kind of knowledge or skills. And in this case, this is someone who was a plumber. And they figured out how to market their plumbing business by, they learned out how to do ads and how to get SEO and how to do all of the basic marketing stuff to build a plumbing business. And so rather than just do it to build his own plumbing business, he turned it into a service. A lot of people will call this a marketing agency. Some people now call it an AI automation agency, a website design agency. But it can be any kind of service, some kind of action that you can do, that you can perform to help others. And it can be a service to business or consumers. It can be either one. Some kind of action that you can do for them that helps them solve a unique problem or achieve a unique goal. And then you turn that into a business. And that's exactly what our plumber friend did. So let's take a look at this, to the tune of building up a $57,000 a month agency. So he helps plumbers with generating leads and doing their search marketing. And he ramped it up to a bunch of recurring clients that are paying him every month to do that. And he's doing $57,000 a month in revenue doing that. And again, we've broken down this case study, and you can learn all about it here. It's linked in the deck. And there's also a video you can watch to learn all about it. Okay. And by the way, his business is in Australia. So many people have the false idea that service businesses only work in the United States. Here's one in Australia who's doing quite well with their service business. Now, interestingly enough, our platform that we have created to help people build businesses called Buildy.ai, we actually work with agencies just like his to help them deliver marketing services to small businesses everywhere. So if you're interested in that, you can check out buildy.ai and look up the agency plan that will enable you to perform all kinds of services for local businesses anywhere in the world. Anything from voice agents that answer the phone, like voice receptionists, to chatbots, to building full-blown websites, doing their email marketing, doing their ads, doing their social media posts. Our buildy.ai agency version will help you do those services for any business anywhere in the world. So, and it's like push button simple. You just talk to it in plain English and it does all those things for your clients for you. Okay. Now we're going to get down to the next one, which is also one you have probably heard of before, but we're going to put a unique twist on this. Oh, by the way, would you be interested in learning more about this? Or I could do a full step-by-step tutorial on YouTube about how to start your own AI service business. You know, there are a variety of service businesses you can start. Marketing is one of them. But let me know. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you'd like me to do a deep dive on that model. I can teach you how to start and scale up and run your very own AI service business. And I'll do that step-by-step and deep dive here on YouTube if there's enough interest in it. So vote down below in the comments. All right. So idea number one is affiliate marketing. And I'm going to give you a very unique way of doing affiliate marketing in just a moment. But before I do that, let's talk about our case study. And that's Victoria K here. I think Curich, I'm going to mispronounce it. So Victoria runs a niche blog and is making a little bit of side hustle money. Not becoming a multimillionaire at it yet, but hey, $8,800 a year, just writing fun blog posts about things you're interested in. That's not bad, right? Nice little side income, help, if you want to buy a car, hey, your blog could pay for your car. But here you can see, again, we've got the case study linked in the playbook. She's only published 12 blog posts over the course of a year and is doing quite well with this site. And so there's Victoria's case study, $8,800 in revenue with very little effort. And I do like to say there is no get rich quick scheme where you're just going to push a button and make money. But, Victoria did not do a lot and still managed to make, almost $9,000 in a year from this business model. But what I want to talk about is something moving on from blogs, right? Because blogs are one way that you can get traffic to promote affiliate offers. And by the way, if you're not familiar with affiliate marketing, that's when you promote some other company's product or service and you get paid a commission. That's how that works. So when you hear people talking about affiliate marketing, that's what really at the basic, what they're talking about. You promote some company, you get paid a commission when people buy through your special affiliate link. And so in Victoria's case, she was doing a blog. But what I am going to suggest is that you do a quiz and you can create a very powerful, what's called a quiz funnel. In fact, I'm going to offer to make one for you in just a moment. But you create one of these quiz funnels and you start out in your niche. So let's say you're in the dog health niche, right? So let's say you have supplements that you want to promote that help people, with the health of their pet, right? Health of their dog. So you might create a quiz take this quick quiz and find out if your dog has the early warning signs for canine health issues, right? And then someone takes the quiz, they'll answer the quiz questions, and at the end, AI will custom write a report and show it to them about their canine's health, along with a whole bunch of affiliate links, so that when people click them and they buy, you get paid commissions. This is really cool because people will show up, they'll give you their name and email, and they'll go on your subscriber list, which is really valuable. And then immediately they get their report. And in that report, it tells them all about what, the diagnosis of the quiz. And it's loaded up with your affiliate links. So maybe there's like a powder that people put in the dog food, and that when they click and they go buy that, you get paid. Maybe another one is a supplement that they give to dogs. And when people click that, you get paid. Maybe another one is a healthy dog food brand. People click it, they go buy it, you get paid. And so it's a phenomenal way to build a list and make lots of affiliate commissions all at once. Now, these ordinarily are very difficult to set up, but we've got a solution and we'll do it for you. So that's what we're going to get down to next. And that is, I am hosting a live session that we're going to be doing tomorrow. So we have this live session that will be happening. And at the time of recording this video, it is tomorrow. So during this live session, I am going to offer to build you all 4 of those businesses, every one of them. So we'll create them, pop them into an account that we'll give you the details when we get into the webinar. But you'll set up your account. We'll put all 4 businesses in there for you, and then you can dabble. And you could say, you could try out the affiliate business model and see if that fits for you. You could try out the service business model or membership sites. Point is, we're going to give you and set up 4 their businesses, their revenue ready businesses. We'll set them up and we'll give them to you, but it's only for those who attend my workshop that's going to be happening live. So I'll pop that link down below into the comments and description below, but I invite you to come and join me and be part of this live session. And if in exchange for showing up and spending a little bit of time with me live, in exchange for that, I will build these 4 businesses for you. Well, my team will. We'll build them and we'll install them in your account. And all of the details will be given out on during the presentation. Plus, I'm giving out some prizes and cash and other fun stuff that we'll do. If you'd like to win some cash and get some free prizes and 4 businesses installed, built for you, then all of that will happen on this live session. And again, I'll pop that link down below and in the chat for you to join and be part of that. And then Producer Nick, if you can pop the free class link out to everyone, that will get them to the registration page.
You got it.
Cool. So, and then I'm going to pin that in the chat for the rest of the show as well. And so that is where you can go register and be part of that presentation. And you can show up, and we're going to be talking about our very own Buildy AI when we do that tomorrow. And during the presentation, anybody who claims their free trial of Buildy, we're going to offer to build all 4 of these businesses for you at no cost. So you'll hear all about it tomorrow. Plus, I've got something cool where I've got $4 million worth of stuff to give you. I'm not kidding. $4 million worth of extra goodies that will be available to you when you attend tomorrow's webinar. And these are going to be for all kinds of basic tools and services that you need for your business. And we're going to give out a whole bunch of stuff for free during tomorrow's presentation. So again, tap that link. Go join us. You're going to have to register to attend. It will be a live workshop, and I may never do it again. So right now it is an experiment to see how it goes, but we're going to be building these 4 business models for everyone who tunes in. And let's see, I think I left out. Oh, there we go. That is the link right there. So we'll build those for you. That is, you head to that link and you can learn all about that. And then one thing I do want to say as we wrap up this video, I want to thank you for watching here to the end. And if you've gotten some value from this presentation, tap that thumbs up button. It really does help the algorithm. Then, of course, subscribe to the channel. Here on YouTube, we're doing content like this every single week. I'm live. I try to be live every week on Wednesdays as well. And if you'd like to be part of that, subscribe and you'll see all the information on that. Just look for the red subscribe button down below, and then we'll see you next time on the channel. And live audience, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to be doing live Q&A and even some more content for you all. But for everyone else, bye for now. Okay, so that was the training. We're going to be hanging out in chat with everyone and doing, let's see, make sure I got the right one. Oh, Nick, I noticed there are 2 links in there. Is one for, are they both the same thing?
Daniel gave me the done for you link.
Okay. I think they both go to the same place, but let's see. I'll pin the done for you. All right. So there you go. So I've pinned that in the chat, which, by the way, I forgot to tell everyone at the beginning, we have subscriber only chat turned on. So if you are a channel subscriber, you can chat in the chat panel. You just need to subscribe to our channel, and that will unlock the chat. And sometimes that takes a couple of seconds once you subscribe. Maybe you even have to refresh the screen. I'm not sure. We have subscriber-only chat turned on. At least I think we do. Is that right, Nick?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So, yeah, definitely subscribe. That will open up the chat, and we're going to do some wide-open Q&A. We're going to talk about these 4 business models. We'll talk about the webinar I'm about to do and a bunch of other stuff. I think before we do that, we'll take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back with all of your questions. And do we have another free class commercial?
We do not.
Well, we can recycle, and we'll recycle.
All right. Let's recycle.
Cue that up for me. And yeah, so we'll be right back after this very quick break. See you in a moment. Get a member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help 2 different kinds of people. Number 1, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content, have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and actually we'll make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way, so we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your member. All right. Enough of that guy. We're back live. Hey, Nick, you want to come on camera?
Sure thing.
Okay, cool. So let's do some Q&A. I haven't been able to watch the chat. So any questions, comments, or anything else that that people had out there?
Yeah, still pretty quiet. We've got a few things coming in.
Yeah, I noticed the chat's really quiet this during this section.
Yeah, I had an idea. If the chat doesn't pick up, I wanted to do. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I wanted to do a quick Buildy demo. I'll share my screen, hop into Buildy, and we can all build something together. But only if there's interest. If no one wants that.
I want to find something out. So talking about Buildy.ai, of course. So everyone here in the chat, this is really, really important. I need you to vote with your voice, type into the chat, and let me know, are you currently a Buildy.ai customer? Give me a yes or a not yet. Don't say no. You never know. But give me a yes or a not yet. Are you currently an active Buildy.ai customer? Yes or not yet. Which one applies to you? And I am very curious who here is a customer, who here is not. But I like that idea, Nick. You know, we've released so many new features that I don't even think most of our customers know that they exist.
No, I don't think they do. I wanted to show them off.
Oh, I see Dawn is here. So Dawn is a customer. Jeffrey's interested in so Jeffrey, we'll do it. We can do a quick demo. Few not yets. Few more not yets. So I think our regulars are all missing from the show today. I think our email notifications, something went wacky with them today. So a lot of not yets. Okay.
So Jewel Reddick put in, I liked this. She said, I'm passionate about helping older women learn how to nourish their bodies for longevity. I think there are some cool things we can make in Buildy to do that. And we can build that business right now, and it wouldn't be hard.
That would be cool. All right, well, let's do this. So I have a little agenda. So I want to show everyone what Buildy is. I'll just pull it up and show everyone here because there's a bunch of not yets in the chat. So let me show you what it is so everyone can understand what it does and how it works. And then those of you who are customers are going to learn about a whole bunch of new features that we just launched inside the platform. So let me get mine queued up, Nick, and then I'll hand it to you if you want to get ready to build a business for. And who was that you were building a business for?
That was their YouTube name is Jewel Reddick.
Okay. Well, then I'm just making sure I'm logged in. Yep, I'm logged in. Okay. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log out for a moment so I can show the home page. And what do you think? And are they still here?
Yeah, Jewel's still here.
Jewel's still here. Oh, hey, there's Jewel. So Jewel, we're going to build you a business. How about that? At least as beginning stages of a business.
You
like that?
The minimum viable product.
Yeah, so we'll take the idea that you voiced in the chat and we'll start a business for you. And then if you have a Buildy account, we'll give you we'll push it into your account. We'll make a copy of it so that you have it in your Buildy account. And what I'm going to show you in a minute, you guys can all get a free trial for. So anybody, when you go sign up, you'll be able to sign up for a free trial. So Jewel, you can sign up for a free trial. We'll push this business into your account for you for free. And then Nick's going to make it while everyone watches in a minute. This will be fun. So Nick, you'll make them a business. We'll push it into their free Buildy account. And then Jewel, if you decide you want to keep it, fantastic. Or not, that's fine too. You can cancel it. But we'll make it for you right now.
I'm pumped. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, so let's start out by covering what Buildy is, which, I lost. Oh, there's my screen share. It is, remove that. We'll add that. So, of course, you can read this for yourself if you go to buildy.ai. But the concept of Buildy is that it can take anyone's idea and someone who has no technical skills. So you don't need to know anything about technology, or you don't even need to know anything about marketing or sales, because we found that there are so many people, so many passionate people that have fantastic ideas for starting businesses. And some people don't even know where to start, but they want to start a business. They don't have tech skills. They don't know how to do marketing. And so we have created an entire team of AIs that will do that stuff for you. So you can focus on the fun part of your business that you're interested in, while you let AI, do all the tech work, build your website. It can even build apps for you, do your marketing, do your emails, do your ads and social media. And so you let it do all of that stuff while you focus on the core concepts of your business and the part that you're passionate about. And so let's talk a little bit about that. As this says, an idea is easy. A profitable automated business is not, And we have a team of AI agents, starting from a strategist, that will come up with your business strategy. So if you have an idea for a niche market, or you're not sure what niche market to go into, you talk to the Buildy agent in plain English. You don't need to know anything special. You just say, hey, Buildy, I'm thinking about going into such and such niche. And we'll demo this. Nick, we can actually start with that. You want to show, we can do the research at the beginning. What do you think? Oh, I think you're muted.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with that. When this demo business we're going to build, we'll start with the strategist, and then you'll see these agents in action as Nick does this. There's a design agent that will design and build your website, a tech agent who takes care of your hosting, all of the tech infrastructure, your database, all the payment stuff. It deals with all of that so you don't have to. Then you have a marketer agent who can take care of your ads, your social media posts. It helps come up with the ideas on how to write marketing copy, like your sales copy on your pages. Then you have an operations manager that handles things like customer service and support, answers your phones, and a bunch more. So I'm going to show you all of that. And you can read all about this. This is just the homepage of buildy.ai. So go to buildy.ai if you want to learn more. It goes into great detail of everything that it does. But it is super, super powerful. And so you can get a free trial, sign up. You have to make a quick choice and set up for your free trial. And then you can start using it immediately. Find out you got 10 days to determine if it seems like a good tool for you or not before you can cancel, and you're under no obligation. Or if you decide you want to keep it, that's great too. And I think with that, what we should probably do is get started doing the demo. I'll remove my screen, Nick. So if you want to add yours.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
And I love our new research agent, that's what I forgot to do. Here, let me log in. And for those of you who are Buildy customers, I want you to see some of the stuff that we have added to Buildy. And I'll put it back in here for a moment. So let's go into one of my Buildy projects. I'm going to go to, I got a ton of projects for me doing testing and all of that. Let's see, where is my project? There was one I wanted to show you. And we'll load a few more. There it is, this one here. So for those of you who are existing Buildy customers, you might not know this, but if you go into your Manage tab, you'll see there's a bunch of new stuff. Under AI agents, you'll see that we now do voice agents. So we have voice agents that can answer your phones, be your virtual receptionist. They can do outbound phone calls. They can also have voice agents on the web, so people can talk to your website by voice. And then, of course, we have what are called text agents, which are like support bots and things like that. These are new features added to Buildy. Also, under marketing and ads, you'll see there's a whole bunch of new features, including doing your paid ads for you, which you can see down here. And let's take a look at that. Let me see if I can find some ads to show you how good they look. They look really good. So here are examples of ads created by Buildy. So this image was created by Buildy. It writes your text copy. It'll even post them to your Facebook ads account for you. So there was an example of one. Here's another one. Yeah. And so with one click, not only will it generate all of your ads, but it'll post them to Facebook for you. And they are really good. I've been doing advertising on the internet for over 20 years. I've spent millions of dollars in paid media, and these ads are better than most of the ones I run, to be honest with you. Buildy does a better job than I do. And it also takes care of your targeting when it places those ads. So let's go back to marketing, and you'll see there are even more. There's social media. So it can manage your social media for you. Here's an example of an Instagram post that it made for you. And then it'll write your email copy for you. And it does all of your search engine optimization and everything needed to rank so that the AI tools out there like ChatGPT or Google Gemini list your business and recommend your brand. It does all of that for you as well. So with this, you just toggle it on. And there's a bunch of things that it does automatically in the background to make sure that your site will rank in the search engines, which, by the way, we already have a track record. We just released this feature like a week ago. We already have 2 of our customers that have rocketed onto page 1. I think one of them is number 1 and number 3 on the first page of Google. And they're a local business, and they showed up in the Google Maps pack as well as a result of using our platform. And then the other thing, which Nick is going to show, is our research agent. This is actually invisible. And all you have to do is talk to Buildy in the chat panel, like you'll see Nick do in a moment. And it will advise you. It will do research on your behalf. It will go look up data on the internet, perform research, and help you make decisions about your business. And so those are some of the new features that help Buildy be an end-to-end business builder. And so those of you who are here that are customers, any of you not know that those things are in your accounts now? So yeah, all of these are newly released features. We have about a dozen more features on the roadmap. One of them is going live tomorrow, and more coming every week. There'll be more and more features for about the next 12 weeks that are going to be pushed into all of your accounts so that Buildy can truly live up to that plan that we help you build a business from scratch and operate it and get your first customer, all by using our AI tool suite. Okay, now enough for my little commercial. Nick, you wanna take over and do your screen?
Yeah, sure. All right, let me put my screen up. All right. So here's Buildy. Here's where we start. What we're gonna do, let me go and reread Jewel's business idea. She says, I'm passionate about helping older women learn how to nourish their bodies for longevity. So here's what I'll just say that. I'm passionate about helping older women with longevity, but I don't know the exact business idea I should start to help them with this. Can you do some market research and come back to me with some potential ideas we can build today?
Can I make a suggestion? So
yeah,
put the part about nourishing their bodies on there so it stays focused on like the idea of nutrition, supplements, and that might help it be a little focused so it doesn't go too far off into another direction.
I'm passionate about helping older women to, what does she say? She says, learn how to nourish their bodies for longevity. Older women learn how to nourish their bodies for longevity. All right. Any other suggestions?
And on the end, ask for niche ideas. So that might help us zero in on a specific niche.
Got it. Okay.
And then, let's give it a shot. So now when Nick submits that, it's going to go out and do a bunch of research for you on the web. And this isn't just it guessing and coming up with wild ideas. It's based on real world research that it's going to do. And it's going to recommend some advice for you on your brand new business that you're starting. And it might give you a unique angle or a unique idea about how to, what your business should be. And then from there, we can then launch it into the next step and start to build out a business. And then Jewel, I am curious if you can answer in the chat for us when this new business that you want to start, do you have your own products or services or your own like trainings you'd like to do? Or are you just starting out and maybe you want to start promoting affiliate offers as a place to start where you can recommend products or services and get commission? Kind of give us a little bit more data about where you're at right now with this idea. So if you want to do your own training or your own courses, do you have products? Do you want to promote other people's products? Tell us some feedback on how that sounds to you. Which of these things sound the best? And then we're going to build you a business around that, or Nick will, as we watch him do it here in the chat. And what's cool is you can see the agent working there, like it chatting on the side. And one thing, Nick, maybe you could pull that over a little bit to make it, yeah. And then because we're going to have to go through reading this in a minute. There we go. So it's given us a detailed list of recommendations and options and ideas for your business. And so we're going to have to scroll up and kind of read through that. And so, right. Nick, I can't see it from here. So if you want to narrate for us and let us know what it said.
Yeah, sure. Number 1, protein and power after 60. It's for active women over 60, noticing weakness, slower recovery, or shrinking muscles. They're worried about losing strength and they don't want to get frail.
Well, lean muscle mass is like the number one indicator of mortality. Did you know that? As you get older,
the more
lean muscle you have, it's like a direct and dramatic correlation to how fast people die.
Yeah. So this app helps older women make sure they maintain their lean muscle mass. So it's suggesting to build a mini app that has a protein calculator, how many grams of protein you need to have, a daily protein tracker, and a strong start planner that gives you ideas for meals and strength training. Here's idea 2, the Brain Sharp Kitchen for women over 55 who are declining cognitively or are noticing brain fog. So it's people interested in basically improving their diet to prevent cognitive decline, or with supplements. And what it's going to do is ask them what they ate today, and then give them a brain health score with 1 to 2 food swaps. Interesting. It includes a 7-day Brain Sharp or breakfast challenge with recipes and shopping lists. Interesting. Here's the Bone Strong Kitchen, woman over 60 who've been told they have low bone density. Interesting. So what it would build is a bone health meal planner with daily calcium, protein, and key nutrients, a bone support score for each day, and a 14-day Bone Stronger plate plan. Interesting. Here's an anti-inflammatory path for women 55 to 75 dealing with joint problems.
Interesting. So almost every one of them is recommending an app, but I wonder, and then there seems to be related to specific problems. So one thing I do want to point out here is the research is telling you to focus on a specific problem, which is probably what I would advise. Like if you and I were sitting down and I was coaching you on starting this new business, the very first thing I would probably tell you is to niche down and focus on a unique problem that is someone might go to the search engines and search to solve. And instead of it being broad in general, it's like, oh, I help all women with all health things live longer, right? That's very general. And how you get customers is by zeroing in on a very specific pain point. Like what Buildy's telling you to do here to attract your customers, and say, hey, are you concerned about, cognitive changes as you age? Are you concerned about hormonal health and whatever the symptoms of that are? Are you concerned about weight loss and bone health? So the idea is what it's telling you to do is zero in on a unique problem that your potential clients have and use that to attract them and become part of, a lead and then a customer of your business. And that advice is spot on. And I interrupted you, Nick. So what else was it telling us?
Let's see. It was on, there was idea number 5 for women. It was the weight shift blueprint for post-menopause weight and metabolism. And what it would build is, it's a gentle metabolic rhythm planner. Oh, interesting. So those are the 5 ideas. What do you think? What's the next step?
So at this point, if I were a customer using Buildy, I might ask more questions. Like if one of those hits me and it's like, oh, I love this idea, I would run with it and just go. If I was not sure, and I would keep asking Buildy questions, and I would say, well, what about this or what about that, and get it to continue to guide me and help me zero in on my business idea. And so this is a question for Jewel. Jewel, did any of those 5 kind of jump out at you as something that you would like to use to attract customers to your new business? Or is it something a little different? And we can either ask a follow-up question of Buildy and get some more advice, or we can get it to start building our new business with one of these 5 ideas. So let us know in the chat, Jewel, and we'll and then we're going to get started building out your business for you.
My favorite's the number 1 one. I like this one a lot. I think they're all decent. The protein and power after 60, basically helping women manage their protein intake and their strength training so that they maintain lean muscle mass. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would go with that one and maybe lean away a little bit from the idea of, like, it sounds a little like people want to become power lifters. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're very into fitness and lifting lots of weights. And I don't think the average person is probably into that. So I would probably pick that one myself, or I kind of like the cognitive one as well. I know that becomes a big concern.
The Brain Sharp Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's number 2.
And in fact, you could probably tell Buildy, like, hey, I'd kind of like to combine those 2 ideas into one business. So it's like you take care of your muscle health and your brain health, and you can live a long and high quality of life existence. So I think if I were going to do it, I probably would combine those 2. And knowing that she's just getting started, I might ask it to make me a persuasive homepage that hits hard on these 2 problems and encourages people to go through a quiz. I love quizzes. Those are you guys. Those of you who've been following me, I just absolutely love doing quizzes and assessments and things like that to generate leads. So let's do that, Nick. I haven't seen Jewel respond in the chat yet, so let's mash those 2 together.
Right, and so I like ideas number 1 and 2. Make me an online business that combines the ideas for both of them.
Yeah, and then say, make me a persuasive sales page that convinces people to take a quiz so I can capture them as leads. At the end of the health quiz, use AI to write a custom report recommending lifestyle and product recommendations. Now, Jewel, what you could say here, you could tell Buildy what products you want to recommend, and then it would do that. But for now, we're going to leave it up to Buildy to do those at the moment. But we could tell it specifically what products we want to recommend in that final report. And then, Nick, anything else you think we should add? Yeah.
I didn't get the very end. So you said at the end of the health quiz, use AI to write a custom report to do what?
Advise them on lifestyle changes and product recommendations for things like supplements. So, Jewel, I see that you said, can you see my response? And I see the one about you starting out. And so what we could also do is we could tell it also on the report, promote my membership where people can get my nutrition advice and product recommendations. And then, let's let Buildy build.
All right.
And then while it's doing that, Jewel, I will encourage you to grab a Buildy account. You can get a free trial. So if it doesn't look like it's going to be something you're interested in, you can cancel it. But Jewel, I'd recommend go get your free trial and then reach out to us and send us an email to help@buildy.ai. And here, I'll pop that into the chat. I'll pop the email out there for you, help@buildy.ai, and then let them know you want to claim the business we built for you on YouTube. And we'll get that pushed into your account. So that would be the next step, so we can give this to you, the thing we're building right now. And again, it's a free trial. So if it doesn't look like it's something you'd like to use, no big deal. We're just happy to do this for you and doing the demo. And so Buildy's going to it's doing a lot of stuff, by the way. So this next step could take like 3 or 4 minutes. So maybe what we could do too is I can talk a little bit about some of the marketing features that once this is built, you could use.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. And so now one of the things to realize what it's actually doing is it is fired up a design agent and a coding agent. So it is actually designing you a brand new website from scratch. It's picking your color schemes. It's going to make a logo. It's going to create a bunch of images, and then it's going to code up your website and deploy it. So when this is done in the preview window, we're going to see your brand new website with all of the stuff we just talked about built and deployed on the web, ready to launch. And so that's this step. And then from here, we can keep talking to Buildy in plain English, just like Nick has been continuing to talk to it. And we could do ads and social media posts. And again, you could even set up voice bots and to answer your phones, or there's a lot of things that we can do now with Buildy once your website is built. So building the site is just, the very first step. I do see... so Jewel asking about cost of the account. So plans are as low as $24 a month, and they go up from there depending on what features you want, and then how often you want to be able to use our AI tools. You get more AI credits with higher level plans, but the plans do start at $24 a month. And then, so what we can do is some quick Q&A while Buildy's busy doing that, Nick. You and I can do some, it's already got something visible.
All right. Ooh, I like that name. Strong and Sharp. That is cool. Stay strong in your body. Stay sharp in your mind. A simple, science-backed approach for women 55 to 75 to reclaim their vitality. Discover how your habits shape your longevity in under 3 minutes.
Wow. That is really cool. I'm looking over here at the. Okay, so it's
It made that image, by the way.
Huh. Ready to reclaim your strong and sharp self. This is really good marketing copy, I have to say. The unique idea, the unique angle, all of it is really good. Oh, looks like Nick's headset died. You back with us?
Here, give me. There we go. It's weird. My battery has plenty of juice. It just like turns off for no reason.
Just spontaneously self-combusts. Okay, well, anyway, I was saying the marketing copy is just brilliant. I really like it.
Let's go through the quiz.
Okay, yeah, let's give it a shot.
I'll pretend to be
Did it finish the quiz or did it just do the homepage?
Let's see. Let's see if it did it. It looks like it did the quiz. All right.
Oh.
So my name is Jane Doe. Jane@doe.com. I'm 61. I'm a 61-year-old woman. I rarely intentionally move. How would you rate your daily protein intake? Low. What is your biggest
Jewel, she said, Jewel, are you, I'm not sure if he or she, I want to address you by the right, your name, I think is a she, but I didn't want to assume that. So,
yeah.
Is Jewel, and maybe Jewel is your first name, maybe, but they like what they see so far.
Let's go.
And this built out faster than I thought it would. I figured that was going to take 4 or 5 minutes, but it did that pretty quick.
Yeah. I am taking fish oil pills. Number 1 longevity goal for the next year. Say, I'll just use the example. Traveling more. Okay, let's get a report.
Cool. Now, one of the things that it's doing is it's actually using AI to uniquely write an individual report for each person that fills out that quiz. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Look, it wrote it like a letter. Dear Jane, it's wonderful to hear from you. That's interesting.
Look at that.
It's interesting. I kind of like that choice. That's kind of a good marketing choice.
Okay. So Jewel is her name, and so now we got it right. I'll have to stop wondering if I'm misidentifying you. So, and thanks for being part of this little experiment here, Jewel. There we go. And so there is a promotion of what could be your membership website there. And so from here, the next steps would be to talk to Buildy about building out your membership site and setting up payments. So it can also set up payments so you can get paid for people to become members. And you could also talk to Buildy to put affiliate links into this report that you're seeing on the screen here. You just keep talking to Buildy about building your business. And when you're happy with your site and everything is working the way it's supposed to, then you tell Buildy, great, now I want to do ads. Now I want to do social media. And, I need your help writing emails. And you just talk to Buildy in regular plain English. And so it'll help you. And let's say when you're ready to publish this site, all you would do is go to the Manage tab that you see there at the top, if you could click that, Nick. And then there should be a domains. There we go. And you can register your domain name. So it can help you find a great domain and register the domain. And then, boom, your new business is published to the web. It would be live on the web. You don't have to worry about hosting, tech, databases, none of this stuff. It just does all of that for you and launches it. So,
well, check this out. So the domain Strong and Sharp, which is the name it came up with, is available. StrongandSharp.com.
Oh,
Jewel, if you wanted to go in, so make sure you make your Buildy account, email help@Buildy, and then when you're ready to publish it to the web, if you like the name, you might want to change it. You might have a different name in mind. But if you like Strong and
I
Sharp,
do like Strong and Sharp.
I would recommend you take it. I'm actually surprised it's available. That's cool.
In fact, that could be a longevity brand for men or women. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. And do you want to show off the Facebook ads?
Yeah, why not? Let's go to so what we could do, so you have two ways you could make Facebook ads. You could go under the marketing and ads tab and make them by hand.
Yeah.
Right there. Or wait, why is it not showing up? Oh, because the brand identity is not done. So let's do this. Hey, Nick, let's just show it in the chat. So so go back to the chat and say, now please make me let's do a social media post. I think that'll be simpler. Now please make me a social media post that is educational in nature and attracts people to come to my website and start my quiz. And then submit that. Yeah, and so Jules asking, how do you register the domain? So on that tab Nick was showing, you click on Manage. So Nick, let's show her one more time. Click on Manage, then click on Domain, and then you type the domain you want right there, and there'll be a button. You just register it. And our domains, I think they're like $13.99 a year to buy a domain name, and then it will register the domain and attach it to your project, and you'll be ready to launch your business. Sylvia asks, how do I get access to Buildy? So you go to buildy.ai. In fact, I'll just type it in again. There we go. I'll pop that into the chat. So buildy.ai is where you go to get access to this tool. And so it is now busy coming up with ideas and brainstorming up your social media strategy. And then one of the things that it does, which is it asking us questions, Nick?
No, it just wrote a long form text post.
Oh, okay.
And then it said, if you tell me which platform you want to focus on, I can tweak that for the platform.
Yeah, say please use your built-in social media post tool to write this post and make an image for Instagram.
Ready?
Yeah, it should have recognized it. It should have just done it. I don't know why it didn't, but we'll go ahead and remind it that it's supposed to do it for us. And anybody watching, you can head over to Buildy and get a free trial. And you can have 10 days to experiment and try it out and see if this makes sense to start a business for you. Or you might want to move your existing business over here where you can use Buildy to promote your existing business as well. And there we go. Okay, now looks like it's doing the right thing. So it's making the social media post. And then one thing I want to point out is this is not like using ChatGPT. And with ChatGPT, you could say, hey, make me a post. But what's happening here is much, much deeper. It's actually studying your brand, and it's learning all about your business. Well, who are your customers? What are their pain points? What are their big problems? What's like their dream outcome? If they got everything they wanted to get from your business, what would that look like? And it takes all of this market research and it puts together what's called your brand DNA, which we'll show you this inside in a moment. And it does all of this research to create your brand DNA. And that comes down to like what colors to use, what fonts to use in the design work, the way your marketing should look, as well as the words that you should use. And it uses that to brainstorm out really clever ideas to make social media posts and ads with. This is not just some generic thing that is just popping out generic stuff like ChatGPT does. It's based on extensive research to make really high quality content. Go ahead and click on that button, Nick. So it looks like it's come up with a great post idea. Let's see if it's ready yet. Sometimes the posts take a minute. Well, there you go. There's your first social media post ready to go. And now if you had an Instagram account, you just, with one click, it would post that to Instagram for you. So you'll just connect to Instagram and then pop. So every time you want a new social media post, you just chat with Buildy, give it some ideas of what you're looking for, and it will make it. And then with one tap, you post it to social media. Cool.
Well, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before I get to my idea, there's a question from Kathy. Kathy says, "Can Buildy be used for an existing Shopify store?"
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I wanted to. Yeah, there's some news on.
So
that.
I no one outside of our company knows this, but we have a partnership we're working on, and we're working on a Shopify integration. And I can't really say much more than that, but we're working on it.
That is, Kathy, you're gonna be blown away. You're gonna love it. What's confidential for now. So my idea is, let's do the voice agent. Let's set it up so that when you fill out the form, it's gonna call you and try and get you to sign up for the membership.
Okay, cool. Now the voice agent might not fully work when we copy it into her account. But so that's why I didn't go that route. Because for the voice agent, you have to have a voice plan, which is just like $29 a month to have a phone number and minutes and all of that. So that's why I didn't recommend that. But how about we do some ads? You want to do ads?
Let's do the ads. Yeah. So I'll go back to the chat. We'll do it in the chat. So say, now I want to make some Facebook ads to drive traffic to my quiz. Can you use your Facebook ads tool to make them for me?
And then Jewel is heading off to go make her account. So one thing, Jewel, don't forget to email us. So it'll go into our support team. We'll get your email. Email us and let us know what email address you use to create your account, and then remind them that we built you a business on YouTube and that you want to claim your business. And so make sure you email us. That's how we're going to get you set up, and we'll move this project that Nick is making. We'll move it into your account once we get your email. Cool. So it looks like it's busy making ads. So the ad generation process takes a few minutes. So what it's actually doing is it is coming up with a unique idea for your ads. These are not going to be generic ads. They're going to be a unique idea with a unique hook and big concept. It will then write your ad copy. It will create all of the images for your ads, and it's going to create 8 ads out of the gate. So it'll make 8 image ads. And right now they're still generating. So it'll be a minute before they show up. But so we'll give it a minute, and then
there's a good question from Dawn, because Dawn saw the text agents. She saw the text agents on my screen right there. And she says, what is a text agent? Does it cost extra?
Yeah, so text agent, it depends on the plan that you're on. So different features are available on different plans. The Pro plan has everything. So that's the one way to know you have everything, is if you sign up for the Pro plan. But details on what features are included in what plan are available when you sign up. I don't remember. I think text agents are available at our business plan, and I think voice agents are available on our Pro plan, is I believe how it's set up. Cool. And then, I saw a good question. I think it was Dawn who asked, what if I don't know my niche yet? And I thought we could give out, you want to give out that quiz link?
Oh, the quiz is so much fun. You guys got to take the quiz.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for the ads to
drop that in.
build, I want to talk about this. So we have a lot of people that they're not certain about what niche market they want to go into, or they're, not certain about the products that they want to sell. And so we created an entire experience that helps walk you through picking your niche and working out what your business is going to be. And so Nick popped the link to that in the chat. It's buildy.ai/quiz is where you can get that. And you just answer the quiz questions. Just start with the quiz, go through the whole process. At the end, it's going to prompt you to either log into your Buildy account or create your account so it can build your business for you. But you'll walk through the quiz. It'll help you pick a great business idea. It'll help you pick your niche market, and then you'll be in business. So that's where you go if you don't yet know what niche market you want to go into. That's buildy.ai/quiz. And so what I want to do real quick, Nick, I'm going to take over for a moment before we go look for those ads. I do want to remind everyone that we're doing a webinar, a workshop. It's a one-night workshop that's tomorrow at the time of us recording when we're here live. The workshop is tomorrow night. You need to register for it. And I have pinned that link in the comments, but you can go to pushbutton.ai/free class is where you register for that. And Nick, if you can pop that link for me in the chat one more time too, just for convenience. But if you go to that link, you'll need to register. And here's what I'm going to do. For everyone who attends that class, I'll build you all 4 businesses. So all you need to do is claim your Buildy AI free trial, which we'll walk you through doing that tomorrow. And everyone who attends, we will build you the 4 businesses you heard me talk about on today's show. 1, a membership site. 2, a service business. 3, an e-commerce store. And 4, an affiliate marketing business. We will build all 4 of these. What, Nick?
I want 4 businesses. That sounds awesome. You're going to build 4 businesses for me?
Yes.
How could you say no to that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll build them and install them on your Buildy account, but you do have to attend tomorrow's live session to be eligible for this. And you have to register for it. So go to pushbutton.ai/free class, go register for that. Make sure you attend live. And then we're going to have a special offer that we make to build those for you while you are live with us. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'd recommend anyone who, if you're not yet a Buildy customer, definitely tune into that live class. You'll learn all about how you can use Buildy to launch your business or promote your existing business. And then as well as that offer, I'll make you 4 of them for free. And then, can you check if the ads are ready? Hopefully they're ready.
Oh, yeah. Let's go back.
Yeah, and then we'll do an open round of Q&A in just a moment as well. So anybody have any questions at all about our 4 business models, about Buildy, about anything at all, you can pop those in the chat now before we wrap things up, and we're going to do some more Q&A.
It's still working on them.
So if you click that, okay, so why did usually...
No, wait. No, it did. It did.
Okay, there we go. So it looks like it's still making some. Well, there you go. There's ad number 1.
Oh, that is good. That is good copy.
Yeah. We've spent a lot. So Dylan and I spent a lot of time on that to make it work out. To like these ads, they're like every time I make one of these, I'm impressed by them. So there's another one. Now I want you to realize too, those images were just made by AI. So every one of these images was created by AI while we've been sitting here talking. So it's not stock images or an existing photo. It was made uniquely from scratch by AI. A unique idea and an angle of like, what's our angle for this ad was, it brainstormed that out. it wrote the ad copy, which as Nick has been reading there is really, really good. And then you're one click away from deploying all of those ads to your Facebook ad account. So you can see that one. I think, where does it say? The blue button. What is that? I can't read the screen from here.
Select meta ads to post.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So then you would select your ads and then post them straight to Facebook. And these ads would appear. They can appear on Facebook, on Instagram, and on WhatsApp. It's where and also sometimes they appear on Threads is the other place they can appear. And it does your targeting. That's the other thing. It works out who you're supposed to target. It takes care of your targeting. You just set your budget, and then with one click, the whole campaign is deployed to your Facebook ads account.
That is so cool.
Okay. And then I see a question from Dawn as well about, will Buildy sign up for affiliate links for me? So you have to go sign up to find the affiliate offers that you want to promote. So you have to sign up for those. But once you've got the affiliate program, Buildy takes it from there. Yeah. So, okay, cool. So I have one other feature. We will show off the voice agent in a minute, Nick. Okay. So why not? But just so,
Can we make sure I'm on the right account so it's not gonna bill my credit card when we set up Jules' voice agent? Let me check real quick.
Yeah, so it's okay. We'll set it up in your account, and I'll give you a refund if I need to. Okay. But just so Jewel knows, the voice agent will not get copied over because we're running this in Nick's account. And yeah, he doesn't want to pay your phone bill for you, so. He's pretty generous, but I don't think he wants to do that. So we're going to do a voice agent for you, and it may not make it into your account. And then you can just follow the steps that we're about to do and make your own voice agent. So here's what we're going to build. And I want to take a quick break, Nick. So we'll do a quick commercial break. But what we'll build as soon as we get back is Nick is going to create a voice agent. And all he's going to have to do is chat with Buildy. No advanced setup, no setting up like phone numbers and jumping back and forth and knowing anything technical. In plain English, he's going to get Buildy to launch and deploy a voice agent that can make outbound phone calls and call your leads for you. So when they fill out that quiz that you saw that we just made, when someone fills it out and hits submit, how about a voice agent that calls your leads and then sells your product to them? How cool would that be? So we're going to make that in literally minutes with no tech skills required. And we'll do that, I guess, right after. We'll do the same one. Should we do the free class one, Nick?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. So we'll take a quick break. And we'll be right back. This is a perfect time to go register for tomorrow's business building webinar. Again, I'm going to give you 4 businesses and $4 million worth of prizes and bonuses when you attend.
Give me $4 million.
$4 million. I really mean it. That's not an exaggeration at all. You'll see when you get there tomorrow. But I'm going to give you $4 million in value plus 4 businesses. All you have to do is tune in live to the webinar at the link that's about to get promoted in the commercial. So, and Nick popped the link into the chat as well. So I'll give you a moment to go do that. We'll take this quick commercial break, and then we're right back with voice agents and our automatic selling machine. Area. On that note, I'll see you there. If you're not yet a member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help 2 different kinds of people. Number 1, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content, have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and actually we'll make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way, so we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members. All right. He's talking too long, so we'll come back. Hey, Nick, I have a question for you.
What is your question?
What's more impressive than a talking parrot?
What?
A spelling bee.
Oh, I like that one. That's good. You should tell the joke you told me last night.
No, I think I'll keep that one under my hat. I got another good one for you in a minute, though. So okay. All right. So with that, we were going to make a voice agent.
Yes. Here, let me pull my screen back up. Where'd my screen go? Here, let me bring him up.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, voice agents. We'll do it in the chat. So
yeah, just go to the chat and say
that's your screen. That's not
my screen. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Here,
so where did your screen go? You have to reshare then.
Yeah. Here we go. Can you guys see it? Okay, that's the right screen.
That's the right screen. Okay, so
all right, guys.
So now say, now I want to have you set up a voice agent that takes every lead that comes through the quiz and calls them to sell them my membership. Now, obviously, we'd give more detailed instructions. We're doing this really fast for this demo, but you probably would give some points about how to sell your membership and then maybe where they should go to get it. Actually, you could say that. Say, tell them to go to, what was the domain name?
StrongandSharp.com.
Go to that domain name to buy the membership. And then say, please add a mobile phone number field on the last step of the quiz along with email. And make sure it's formatted properly to do the phone calls. Okay, let's see if this does it. All right, so now what Buildy will do is it is going to register a phone number. It is going to set up a voice agent. It is going to train the voice agent all about your business and all of the questions that it might get and help it so that it can answer questions. And then it's going to train it to sell your membership website and tell people to go online to buy it. But this is just a quick demo. Of course, you'd probably make it more sophisticated than this by talking to Buildy and by adjusting the voice agent to do what you want. And then I had to remind it to make sure it collects a phone number when people fill out our quiz. And so they will get a voice phone call from an AI agent that will have a chat with them. And I guess we could put, should we put my phone number in and then I can take the call?
I can put my number in. I'll put it on
Okay.
speaker. Yeah.
So you can answer it on speaker and hold it up to the mic, I guess.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's a few questions rolling in. I've been wanting to answer them. Now is the time because Buildy's building.
Yeah.
Author Meta says, "Is this lovable?" No.
Oh,
this
no.
is Buildy.
Yeah.
This is way better. Don't go to Lovable. Go to Buildy. Buildy.ai.
Yeah, this is Buildy.ai. And so with Lovable, you can, like, if you want to write code and you want to go get, you can go sign up for like a bunch of different services and write code to make them all work together. And Lovable's great for that. But with Buildy, you don't need to do that. You don't need to know how to do code. You don't need to know like signing up for this voice service and sign up for this other service to get your phone number. And then you have to take what are called APIs and go to Lovable and tell it what to do with them. Here, there's none of that. You just talk in plain English and say, hey, I want a voice agent. And then it does all of those things for you. You can do those same things with Lovable, but you must be technical and know how to set all of that up in order to make it work. And so, Nick, I think you're stuck having to pay $29 for the demo.
I checked. It's not using my card, so it's not going to bill me.
Okay. Is it using a corporate card?
I have it set up so it doesn't.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Hopefully it's going to work because usually it needs a credit card to work, but go for it. Yeah, it might fail because you don't have it didn't fail. Okay. How about that?
All right.
So now is it asking you to wait a minute? Hold on. Okay, you did. Oh, that is right. Okay. Is that the right step?
Yep.
I can't see the screen, so I just want to make sure you're.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yep. So
okay.
Now that it's finished, now that it's finished, I tell it I'm finished. Please set up the agent. So it's gonna go ahead and do that. Author Meta says, so this connects to API for you. No need to bring any, you don't have to bring.
You don't even need the API. Yeah.
We're taking care of all of it for you. So, you don't have to worry about, bringing in 6 other different tools. You don't have to worry about setting up a backend or a database or anything like that. We take care of it all for you. And then local branding says, what are the 4 businesses again? I'll tell you real quick. Membership sites, affiliate, e-com. What was the other one? Do you remember? Oh, service or coaching. Those were the 4 businesses. All right. Oh, so it's going to need a phone number. Let's do 949 number.
It's asking you what area code you want the phone number in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phone number with
yeah. So it's actually going to register the phone number now, just so everyone realizes this. It's actually buying a business phone number for you and installing it into your business.
I want it to call them immediately. call them immediately. All right. Go.
And now one of the other things too, I know author Meta has been asking about like Lovable and how this compares. And one of the other things I want to point out is not only do you not need to go bring outside tech tools to make Buildy work, it also is doing your ads for you. Like if you were here, author earlier when we did ads, like Lovable doesn't do that. It writes your email for you. Lovable doesn't do that either. No other coding tool does all these features that we're talking about. Your social media posts doesn't do that either. Text agents to do your customer support doesn't do that either. So, and Jules' point is exactly right. She says, I'm not technical yet, so I'm glad Buildy does the work for me. And that's the perfect person that's what Buildy is made for, is for someone you're not a coder. You don't want to use a tool to like quote unquote vibe code. You want a business. And so this is where you come to do that, not to vibe code and, write really awesome, clever apps. Buildy does make apps, but you don't need to know how to code to do it. As well as doing sales pages, landing pages, sales funnels, shopping carts, an e-commerce store if you wanted to, membership website, affiliate site, a blog, whatever it is that you want to build can be done in Buildy without needing to know any technical stuff at all. Okay, so I can see the coding agent is now rewiring the quiz. And is it ready?
Yes. It seems like it's ready. We can view the agent. So this is all the stuff.
Yeah, there's advanced stuff that you can do, which, by the way, our voice agents can do all kinds of cool things. Like you can have it hot transfer your calls. So the voice agent can call or answer calls, and then you could have it like ask the lead questions on the phone and then hot transfer them to you. And it would ring you and transfer that customer right to your phone. You can also have it book appointments in your calendar and a bunch of other things that it can do. But right now, we're just showing a very, very basic version.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to speed run filling out the quiz real quick. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I don't.
You don't want to put out your phone number on the internet. Why
not? I'm not open to fan calls right now, unfortunately. Maybe soon, but I'll take down the screen for now. I'll let you know I'll let you know right when I hit the form, and then we'll wait for the call. So
okay, cool.
I'm gonna do that
so
now.
Here, I'll remove yours. I'll add mine, and then I'll show off some stuff here while you fill out the survey. So what Nick is doing, again, just so everyone is clear, he's doing a demo. So he's pretending he's a customer of Jules' new business, right? So we just built this business for Jewel, and it has a quiz. And when someone fills out the quiz, they become a lead. So now, if everything works, double fingers crossed, when you fill out the quiz and hit submit, it's now going to call Nick on the phone and try to sell him on Jules' membership. And we didn't tell it anything about the membership, so it'll be interesting to see what it says. But this is what we're demonstrating. So Nick is filling out that quiz now. But I want to remind you, as you've been hearing me talk about the difference with Buildy compared to other tools, everything is built in. The idea with Buildy is that you don't need any outside tools or technology to run and start and grow your business. It's all included. So even things like search engine optimization, it's included. So if you want to get ranked in the search engines, we have customers right now that are grabbing page one rankings because they toggled this button right here. So how about Buildy does your SEO for you? Plus, doing your ads. So as you saw earlier, the example, not these ads right here. Here are a bunch of example ads of Buildy creating my creatives, writing all of my text copy, and with one click, you can see my ad is live. And here's another one. There's another example of an ad made by Buildy. And then in addition to ads, social media posts. So if you want to actually do organic free content on places like Instagram, there we go. There's a post ready to be one click published to Instagram. It writes your emails for you. We didn't really show that today, but you can, at a moment, you can come in here and say, hey, I want a new email campaign. I want it to be a 5-day campaign. You can say who it's for. You can say what the offer is you're promoting. So we could say, hey, I want to do a Valentine's Day sales or a St. Patrick's Day sale. And then click the button and it will write your entire 5-day email campaign for you with your St. Patrick's Day promotion. And then, of course,
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Plus all the other stuff. So there's a lot to this. And I want you to understand that this is everything. There's nothing left out. You can build, run, and make a ton of profit with nothing but Buildy.ai as your only tool that you need to operate. And so, okay, so now we're going to do the test. So you have your phone ready, Nick?
I do. So here,
okay.
I'm gonna submit the form. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the call.
So answer it and put on speaker.
Hello.
Is this Hi, the lead underscore first underscore name. This is your name, calling from Strong and Sharp after 60. I'm reaching out because you recently completed our Strong and Sharp quiz. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. Is now a good time to chat for just a couple of minutes?
Yes.
If not, I'm happy to call. Wonderful, thank you. So I'll keep this brief. To start, I'd love to hear a little about you. When you think about your health and independence, what's your biggest goal right now? For example, are you most interested in staying physically strong, improving your balance, or keeping your memory sharp?
I want to fix my brain fog.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Brain fog can be so frustrating, and you're definitely not alone. Many women your age are looking for ways to stay mentally sharp and clear. If you don't mind me asking, what do you feel is your biggest challenge when it comes to improving your memory or mental clarity? For example, is it finding the right strategies, staying motivated, or something else?
I don't even know where to start.
That makes a lot of sense. And it's actually very common to feel that way. There's so much information out there. It can be overwhelming to know what really works or where to begin. That's exactly why we created the Strong and Sharp membership. It's a supportive program designed just for women 55 and older who want to stay strong, steady, and mentally sharp. We provide simple, step-by-step guidance and ongoing support so you always know what to do next without feeling lost or alone. If you'd like to join, you can visit our website at strongandsharp.com. That's strongandsharp.com. You'll find all the details there and you can get started whenever you're ready. Do you have any questions about how the membership works? Or would you like me to share a little more about what's included?
No, I'm sold. Thank you. I'm going to strongandsharp.com right now.
That's wonderful to hear. That underscore first underscore name. I'm so glad you're taking this step for yourself. If you have any questions as you look over the website or as you get started, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you again for your time today, and I wish you all the best on your journey to feeling strong and sharp. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. Bye.
So
almost there.
Almost there. So I want to talk about what do you do when something doesn't work right? Like we did. Anybody see that? Who saw or heard the mistake at the very, very beginning? But I have to say, aside from that, the rest of it was amazing. Like the sales strategy she used was consultative selling. So she learned a little bit about you and what your pain points were, and then used that to get you to go and buy the membership, which was just brilliant. And the training that the voice agent got was all done automatically. So those of you may not realize that voice agents need to be trained on what to talk about. And that all happened. It was all invisible to Nick. He didn't have to do anything. It just, Buildy did all of its own research and trained that agent without any heavy lifting from Nick. But if he wanted to, he could go into Buildy, go into some of the menu items. You know, if he wanted to be an advanced user, he could go in and now modify, improve, polish, and increase the training of that AI agent if he wanted to. But maybe it was just good enough. Now, there was one thing that it did wrong. It didn't pass the personalization information. So the name that Nick used when he filled out the form did not get passed to the agent. So did you hear that where it said like, hello, contact first name or whatever?
Yeah.
So let me show everyone what to do when something doesn't quite go right. So go ahead and let's pull Buildy back up.
Okay. Let's do it. 1 second. Okay.
So now go into the chat and just tell it what happened. Say, I just tested it, and the voice agent called me contact first name. And then say, it seems like you're not passing the person's name from the form to the voice agent properly. Please fix this. And then submit that. And so now Buildy is actually going to go in, it'll go inspect the code that it wrote, and it will look for what it did wrong, and it will then fix it so that it fixes the form. And then next time that a phone call is made, it would use the person's real name, not it wouldn't call them contact first name. And that's one of the powerful features of the way we built our voice agents is it can both receive and collect all kinds of different data. So for example, if you want the voice agent to ask questions, take that information down and then submit it back so it stays in the database, it can do that. If you want Buildy to take custom information that the person entered into a form and then send that to the voice agent so it is equipped to talk to and sell to that person, it can do that. So it can pass custom data back and forth to the voice agent that's making that voice phone call. And so now it's fixing itself and looks like it figured it out.
Yeah, it says it fixed it out. Figured it out.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to try it again, see if it actually fixed it?
No, I think we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. So I do want to do a final round of questions because I'm kind of running out of time myself. So I'm going to have to head out of here. So I want to jump back to Q&A real quick. So I think that's it for the Buildy demo. And so Jewel, there's your business. We're going to get you started. We'll teach you how to customize it and make it fit to be exactly what you want, because this is kind of a rough draft of your first business. So you'll learn all about how to customize and make it work, and we'll put it into your Buildy account. And then, of course, you got 10 days to decide if you want to keep the Buildy account or not. But there we go. So there is Jewel's new business that we just built for her. And if you'd like to use Buildy for yourself, just go to buildy.ai and sign up. You can get a free 10-day trial. And also, I want to remind everyone I'm doing that webinar. I have pinned the link to go register to the webinar. If you join me tomorrow during that live webinar, I'm going to give you 4 pre-built businesses that I'll put into your Buildy account. Those are the 4 business models that I talked about today, which are affiliate marketing, membership website, e-commerce, and service businesses. So you'll have all 4 of those business models created and pushed into your Buildy account at no extra charge. It will be free on me. All you have to do is register to the webinar. I've pinned the link in the chat. And Nick, if you could pop it out one more time, and then with that, we'll go to the final round of questions. And I think we'll just pull us up on screen here.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Wait.
On the voice.
Wait. I got a question for you.
What's the question?
Want to hear a joke about a piece of paper?
What's the joke?
Never mind. It's terrible.
That was good. I like that.
I got one more left left here, but by the way, that's courtesy of my Christmas gift, everyone. So if you wonder where those are coming from.
All right. Can it schedule appointments?
Yes, it can schedule appointments. You can integrate it and sync it with a calendar and have it schedule your appointments. Absolutely.
Are you able to change the accents?
I think so. I know we have a bunch of language support. I haven't actually looked to see if we have accents.
Okay.
I think you can. Here, let me go look myself. Oh, I don't have a voice agent in this project. Nick, can you look in yours? I think you have to, you know what, here, I'll pull your screen back up.
Yeah.
So go under voice agents. I think you have to edit the agent. So you have to click the 3 dots on the agent.
There we see.
There, and then edit agent.
Agent language. So it looks like it. So I'm assuming if I selected Australia, it would have an Australian accent. Or I would think it would have an accent. If I selected German, you would think it would have a German accent.
I think it specifically tells the agent to speak in German if you check German, but
okay. Zulu. You need a Zulu.
Oh, and
speaking
Jewel is
agent.
looking for the link here. I'll type it in there one more time. So, Jewel, I'll send that out now. So the link is really simple. It's just buildy.ai, but I popped it into the chat for you. And just go sign up there. And then, then make sure you email us help@buildy.ai. But those are some of the advanced features. We didn't show that because it's a little more complex. If you want to use the advanced features, you can. You can change the voice, change the language, change the training. There's a lot you can do in there. But we could do a whole show just on the voice agent. Maybe we will do that someday.
Dawn says, I already have a Buildy account. Nice. I'm showing up tomorrow. May I please have the 4 businesses and the bonuses? I could really use them.
If you show up tomorrow, well, I don't know exactly how we'll get them to you, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll make sure you can get them too.
Another question from Budgioli. I have been seriously considering push button AI to get my business off the ground that I've been working on for the last 5 years. Who do I call to schedule a demo?
Oh, we can give the booking link to the pushbutton.ai/demo link.
Okay.
If you've got that handy, you can pop that out there.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the link, the demo link. Give me a sec. Taking a sec. Sorry, guys. Pushbutton.ai/demo. Okay. Got it. Carlos says, what is the cost? Plans start as low as $24 a month. If you want the voice agents and the ads and all of the cool bonuses, that's $100 a month. But you can start. You can try it out on a 10-day trial to see if you like it. Just go to buildy.ai, sign up. When you sign up, you'll be asked to start the trial. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's see. Chris says, where and how do you connect your Facebook and Instagram account to Buildy? I'll show you. Well, first, this is where you would connect your Meta account. just hit connect meta. So, okay, preview, go to manage, hit marketing and ads, connect meta. And then, oh, that does both. Okay. I thought there was a separate connection for the ads account and the Facebook page.
It's all in one. Yep.
Yeah. Just so hit manage, marketing and ads, then you're gonna hit connect meta. And there you go. Let's see. What else do we have? Alan, is there features like Gamma? Yeah, you can make, we've used Buildy to make basically like slide decks, like slide deck websites.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of webinars that I have created. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with the webinar slide decks produced by Buildy.
Yeah. So, and you just talk to it in plain English. Just say, I want to make a slide deck presentation about XYZ. And then you just talk to it till you get what you want. It's very easy. And they come out to be very good. Let's see. Is that it?
All right. Well, then I think I get the final question.
What is the final question?
Final question is, how does a rancher keep track of his cattle?
How?
A calculator.
I like that. That's good.
So on the dad joke scale of 0 being horrible and 10 being amazing, where does that one fall?
I don't know. I feel like schizophrenic about it. I feel like I don't like it and I like it at the same time. So trying to give that a score is like.
Well, that's the best dad joke. Like you want to cringe, but it also makes you laugh at the same time.
That's true. That's 8. 8 is a strong one. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, audience, what do you think about the calculator? On the scale of 0 being awful and 10 being amazing, where does that joke fall on the dad joke scale? 0 to 10. I'd love to hear your vote. And you gave it what was it again?
8.
An 8. Okay, that's a strong score for me. You're usually quite a critic of the dad jokes.
Yeah.
So
all right.
There we go. I have retired the dad jokes.
So, you good to wrap it up? I have somewhere to go too. I'm a little late actually.
Okay. Yeah, let's wrap it up. And I see a lot more questions. Okay. What if you have several Facebook accounts or ad accounts or pages? Do you select where the ad goes? Yes, you do. That's for that. And then one last one. Can we rent it out to our clients? And how much do you recommend? That's from Carlos. Yes, you need a Buildy agency account. That's a lot more expensive. But if you have a Buildy agency account, we have a whole program where you can resell all of these services. You can build websites, funnels, landing pages, ads, voice agents, text aid, all the stuff you saw, you can build and resell to businesses around the world. And you need an agency account for that. And the audience is more of a critic today than you, Nick. I see a 6+, a 4, and a 5 for a score. Usually they're kinder to me than you are.
I know.
Cool. And Carlos says, I mean to rent out the call agent. Yes, you can do that with the agency account, along with everything else. You can resell any of the stuff that you can deliver with Buildy to your clients when you have an agency account. Yeah. Cool. Is this high level? No, it is not. It is our own unique thing that is actually much easier to use than high level. Don't get me wrong, high level is great. It's a very robust platform, but we're going for easy to use. Chris, and then, okay, the final one, then we got to go. This is only because Chris gave me a 9 for my for my dad joke. So Chris, you get the final question, and then we really got to go. Nick and I are late. So does the monthly price cover all the automation of the agents running every month? Voice agents, there is a fee for the phone number and the minutes, okay? Because we actually have to register the phone number, and we take care of all of the phone bill, basically. So we pass that on to you. And it's $29 a month. That comes with 100 voice minutes on the phone, plus your phone number. And then if you go over, it's $29 per 100 extra minutes. So that's the rate that we provide the voice services to you. All right. Well, then with that, I want to remind you, register for the training tomorrow so you can get your 4 free businesses. Okay. And for literally $4 million in bonuses I will give you for showing up tomorrow. And we're going to talk about Buildy. I'll show you a lot more about what Buildy does. And we'll talk about the 4 different business models. And then I will build them for you and give them to you for showing up tomorrow. So go to pushbutton.ai/free class to register for that. And I think we'll end on another free class commercial, Nick. So we'll see everybody next week. Bye for now. In your AI. If you're not yet a member of PushButton AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help 2 different kinds of people. Number 1, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content, have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then PushButton AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, PushButton AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and actually we'll make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way. So we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now. over 20 different playbooks, downloadable reports, presentations, and more. Free, all designed to help you start, build, and profit as an online entrepreneur. And they are all based on my $100 million in results across all of my online businesses. Because over the last 25 years, I have figured out what works, what didn't. But it took a lot of trial and error, a lot of painful lessons along the way. And I would like it so that you don't have to fumble around like I did over the years. Instead, I want to give it to you straight, the exact patterns, the exact steps that you need to follow to launch and explode your online empire this year and beyond. So whether you're just starting out or already have a business you want to grow, there is something for you, and it's totally free. So these playbooks, we release them each week, and a couple examples of them are already waiting for you in the vaults right now. These examples would be how I'm using Mr. Beast's leaked manual to blow up my own YouTube channel and make 6 figures from YouTube alone. Also, the next playbook is a simple content hack that made one guy over $1 million his first year. Also, another playbook is how one woman, she made $200,000 by borrowing traffic from other websites. Also, you'll see how to use an AI tool called Runway ML to generate AI ads that are 300% more profitable than traditional ads are. You'll also learn how to use Notebook LM, which is a different AI tool that Google puts out, and you'll see how to make tons of website traffic show up on your doorstep and explode your business. And then another example is our 5 profitable newsletter business ideas. So if you ever wanted to start an online newsletter or an email newsletter, you can start one in a single afternoon with this playbook. Those are just a few examples. There's tons of playbooks and other stuff, and we release more every single Friday. You will get another playbook that will cut right through the noise, will bring you a cutting edge, new marketing or business building strategy that will help you either get more traffic, get more money, or make your business bigger. And these are filled with growth hacks, the workflows, the ideas, the strategies and tactics that will help take you from a concept in your mind to cash flow coming into your pocket, and it'll do it fast. Now, over my $100 million that I've made across all of my different businesses, I know what works. And some of them were very painful and frustrating lessons to learn. And now, through Ingeniosity, it's totally free, and I want to share my knowledge with you so that you do not have to go through that. And I look forward to seeing you inside the Ingeniosity members area. Remember, it's free, and each resource is carefully researched, carefully curated, and we check it against all of my hard-won $100 million worth of experience and make sure it's something that is working now, today. By the way, all of it's indexed, cataloged, and roadmapped. You can log in and find these. You'll never be left in the dust again. Some of the other things that you'll get as an Ingeniosity free subscriber is you actually get to learn behind the scenes of what's going on in my own businesses so you can see what's working in them right now. So these are not just theories, things that I am doing in my businesses. You'll see real life business experiments and case studies that we're releasing. You'll get the practical blueprints, the growth hacks, everything you can deploy. It's like plug and play. You just take the training, implement it, and you can get results. So as a free Ingeniosity subscriber, you'll get all the practical cutting edge AI tactics that you can use right now in your business so you can participate in this AI revolution. It's all free. It's all right now waiting for you. Go to pushbutton.ai/subscribe. So go to that link that you see on the screen or down below in the comments, click it, and it's totally free. I'll see you over there.